What's up, guys? My name is Philip Derek, and today I'm bringing another video. And today I'm going to be reviewing AMC's The Walking Dead Season 4 Episode 2, Infected. So this video is going to contain spoilers, and if you haven't seen the latest episode, I'll put a link in the description so you can go check that out. So I was really surprised with what they did with the episode. I feel really bad for Tyrese. I'll get back to that. That has to do with the end of the episode. I feel really bad for Tyrese. I mean, words cannot explain how bad I feel for him. The one and only love of his life he loses, which I'll explain later. So, from the beginning of the episode, we get to see that Patrick silently kills about 15 members. That's what Herschel collected. And our group finally discovers what's affecting the people in their cell block, or they kind of get the basics of what's going on, and they come to the conclusion that there is some sort of flu that they are fighting now. It's not just the infection from the walkers and stuff like that, it's also the flu. I mean, the flu is mainly carried from pigs and birds. That's just what they collected from analysis. I mean, think about it, guys. We have the swine flu, we have the bird flu, we have the Spanish flu in the 20th century, the early half of the 20th century. So, I mean, it's completely possible, and it's not like our survivors have a ton of medical supplies where, this flu is not deadly, it's not lethal at all. And, the group was smart enough to actually put people that were exposed to the infection. They were smart enough to basically isolate them, and I think that's really interesting that they would go to that length to keep the other people safe. And they also made the conclusion that children and babies, baby Judith, Rick's daughter, are the most vulnerable because their immune system is still developing. It's still developed somewhat, but an adult's immune system is typically, unless you have a rare case of something, like your immune system is technically better than that of a child. That's just what I've heard from most people. I mean, that's just from my personal experience. And so, I mean, they don't have all these antibiotics, so they have to isolate those people that are coughing. One of those people being Karen, which is Tyrese's lover, and Tyrese is really upset about this. He's really worried about her. And then Carol has to put down Lizzie and Mika's father because he got bitten. She thought originally that he was only bitten on the arm, but it turns out he was bitten in the neck too, so she had to kill her. And it was really, I think Lizzie's a really messed up character personally, because she was more worried about a walker that had a name tag Nick over her father dying. I just find that completely absurd. I think that she's going to follow the same path of a certain character in the comic book series. Let's hope not. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything for you guys if you guys want to read the comic series. I don't want to spoil that, but I'm just gonna say one of them goes mental, one of the two kids goes mental. Maybe they won't take that route, maybe the writers of The Walking Dead didn't take that route with Lizzie and Mika, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did go down that route. I found it interesting that, I mean, they're going to all these lengths. They're being super, worried about this infection. I mean, they should be. I'm happy that they're taking all these serious precautions, because I don't want to see Carl dying. I don't want to see Daryl dying. I don't want to see Herschel, Maggie, Glenn, Rick, or any of them dying, personally. I'm not surprised that they did take out about, I'd say, 16 people in a matter of 2 episodes, because the group realistically was too large. I mean, they brought over about 30 to 40 residents from Woodbury, and Rick's group already consisted of only about 10 people. So you had about 40 to 50 people. You get rid about a third of them, and you have 2/3 left, meaning about 30 people or so. And I think that's like a good number. They have like 25 to I think 30 people, something like that, the prison. So a little bit more character development. You can have characters here with a bigger story. I'm really interested though about what happened to Karen and this other guy named David. At the end of the episode, you saw them. Tyrese goes to bring Karen some flowers because she's not feeling too good. She was coughing, and he finds a trail of blood. I mean, that's just leading from her cell. That's isolated from the rest of the group, and he follows that trail and finds her in a courtyard, in one of these courtyards, this little courtyard in the prison, and finds her skin like almost completely burned off. She's like charred basically. It's ridiculous. I mean, I feel so bad for him. The one person that he really cares about was burned to death basically. I feel really bad for him. I think he's gonna go hysterical next episode. He's gonna lose it or something, or maybe he'll become a better man from something like this. But we did see that he gets really mad. I think him and Rick get in a fight, I believe, in the next episode. So that's all I have for this episode, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video and you guys want more videos like this, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.